All right, so in just about a moment, we'll be taking you to this story today, of course, marking the 4th anniversary of the assassination of whistleblower Babita Deokaran. So what we're expecting to happen today is a remembrance plaque will be unveiled at the former housing complex in Winchester Hills. That's where she lived, in honor of her courage and sacrifice. So let's just go back again. Deokaran was assassinated, you recall, on the 23rd of August in 2021 after blowing the whistle on massive fraud and corruption at the Tembisa Hospital in Ekurhuleni. She died in a hail of bullets outside her complex after dropping her daughter off at school. Neria Hlakotsa, SABC News, a reporter, is on that story for us. Neria, I won't say good morning to you. This is definitely a very somber moment for the Deokaran family, and I do see that you're standing by with her brother. Today's a significant moment, but key for this family. They're still calling for the whistleblower, not the whistleblower in fact, but for the mastermind in this matter to be arrested.
Good morning to you, Criselda. Of course, you know, the family is sad today. It is a reminder once again of how their sister was gunned down just outside here, which was her house. When we spoke to the family earlier on this week, you know, we spoke to the brother Rakesh, who has been very vocal about the fact that more than anything, they need the mastermind, the person who sent those 6 men. Remember, the 6 men have since been arrested. They were sentenced to between 6 and 20 years. But the family is of the view that these are just the small fish. There is someone who is bigger that needs to be arrested as well. But without wasting time, Criselda, I just want to bring in Rakesh, who is the brother of the late Babita Deokaran. Rakesh, thank you so much for your time. This is a sad day for the family. You are once again reminded of that fateful day.
That's correct. 4 years ago. And it was around this time, you know, that it all transpired. And as I'm standing here now and I realize on that day, there's so many cameras around here, but nothing worked on that day. Why and how, I don't know. Remember, with regards to signal jamming, somebody with authority had signal jammed this radius for that period of time. And now when you look at it, you know, to bring it into perspective, it was well planned and well executed. Nobody wanted her alive, that's for sure.
And you know, Rakesh, we were speaking earlier on, in fact, even during the week, in terms of her memory. How do we keep her memory alive as the family? What are you hoping for now?
So, all we want is for her name not to go in vain. You know, as you stipulated as well, we've been very vocal that there's definitely a mastermind or masterminds involved here. And those are the people that we want. And I've said it previously and I will reiterate, those 6 guys did not hire themselves. Somebody hired them. So we want to know who hired them. And if you look at the trail, even in this book here, The Shadow State, written by Jeff Wakes, everything is in this book here. So Babita left a trail behind. That trail needs to be followed.
Rakesh, another question, you know, your sister, you were communicating with her. She sent you the last message that she sent you on that morning. Tell the viewers what it was and how that went about.
So that entire Sunday she spent with me at my place, which is not far from here. And that morning at 6:30, I messaged her and asked her if she stopped working. She said, yeah, she just have a sleep, but she'll start again around 9 o'clock. And she never saw 9 o'clock. And that was more hurtful than anything else, because she had absolutely no clue as to what was going to happen.
And maybe when we look, she made sure that she blows the whistle on the corruption at the Tembisa Hospital. When you look at the country now, do you think the country is able to deal with the corruption? And now that she's left the trail, what are you hoping will follow, you know, in terms of fighting corruption, even within perhaps the Department of Health, which is where she was?
So, as it stands at the moment, we are not informed about anything regarding the case itself, right? So it should be the responsibility of either the Hawks or the SIU. Well, the SIU did report that they're wrapping it up. But we don't know what they are wrapping up. And we are hoping that it's a positive outcome from whatever they are wrapping up. Because as I stipulated again, we want the mastermind or masterminds.
Thank you so much for your time, Rakesh. Well, Griselda, we are expecting the family to continue with this remembrance ceremony. Remembrance ceremony. Of course, among other things, also there will be candlelight here at the outside her house, and also, we have various other organizations that are here. We have Outer that is here. We have Defend Our Democracy that is here. And these are the organizations that have been speaking out against the corruption that they say is still within the country. As you can see, people are lining up right now with the various posters, some saying that remembering the courage of corruption fighter Babita Deokaran. I mean, little did she know, of course, Griselda, that she will now be a whistleblower. For her, she was just doing her job as a civil servant, making sure that she flags what she deemed as corruption within the department. But her move to do that led to what we know now, led to her death on August 2021.
All right. Thank you very much indeed, Neria Hlakotsa, who is out at that remembrance ceremony for whistleblower Babita Deokaran. And what exactly has changed, since her assassination? At about 9:30, we will be having a discussion with, someone who speaks much on whistleblowing. You'd recall, of course, we've had, since the death of Babita Deokaran, we've had other incidents as well, including Pamela Bambini in the Eastern Cape, who was also killed. She also a whistleblower, as well as in Ekurhuleni, a forensic auditor, also killed recently. We'll chat a bit about whistleblowing, what has changed legislatively, what needs to be done to protect whistleblowers or people who come forward with details of corruption that is taking place in institutions.